So today I'm gonna tell you guys and give you guys some things that I have learned the hard way. Hopefully you can avoid the mistakes that I made and not have to learn the hard way. So the first thing I would say is don't make decisions on impulse. Do not make decisions when you're in a panicked state or you're in distress. I can't tell you how many times I've made decisions, and those decisions have literally hurt me so many times. Um, when you're not in when you're in a panic state or you're distressed, or whatever you're in an emotional state, like do not make a decision. Relax, calm down. Do not just make a decision. Wait till you're level-headed till you make a decision. And when you do that, you make a better, more thought out, logical decision. Whereas where if you make it in motion, it's not the best decision because it's mostly emotion based. So do not make decisions are in when you are in distress or in an emotional state. Those are those are the worstest time to make decisions. So don't do that. Another advice I would give to myself, my younger self, if I had to, and a mistake that you can learn from me is realize that everything is temporary, guys. It's one of the things that's really helped me a lot. When you realize everything's temporary, it's so liberating just knowing that everything's temporary. You know that these people at school that you see or your coworkers, like after a certain period of time, I'm not gonna see them anymore. They're just temporary. So their thoughts about you is irrelevant. You know, they're just like how every season there's characters that come and go. It's the same correlation with your life. There's people that come in seasons and that leave. That's literally how it is. And realize that everything is temporary and do what's best for you. Because what you only stuck with yourself. Everything else is temporary. You're only stuck with yourself. You are the main character. Everybody else is a side character that comes and goes. So always have your best interest at heart and always do what's best for you because you are stuck with yourself and your decisions forever. And another thing I would say is um, another I would say is have a growth mindset. What that means is realize that everything is figure outable. No one was ever good at anything. No one was ever good at anything at first. Everybody was bad, you know. So just have a mindset. If you're willing to learn, you can achieve anything. Do not be your own worst critic, because I know sometimes most of us are. We beat ourselves down more than other people do, or we talk badly to ourselves. But don't do that. I'm telling you, realize that you are. You should be your biggest fan. So be your biggest fan and realize that anything you want in this life, you can get it. You just have to be willing to learn. If you're willing to learn, you can achieve it. You literally just need to have the desire to learn and be consistent with it, and you will be able to achieve anything. Consistency and the willingness to learn are the two fundamental things that are essential to achieving any goal or outcome you want in this life. So adopt that. And another thing I'll have to say is overall, the earlier you do this, the better it is. Just take care of yourself, physically, mentally, like make sure your grooming is on point because you don't want to smell bad and then be embarrassed out. That happened to me before, where you smell bad and then somebody has to say something and it's really embarrassing. So I recommend that you take care of yourself to the utmost. Like, do not just be serious about it because that says a lot, and you don't want to experience that negative feeling. Take care of your mental health because your mental is responsible for everything. Get enough sleep. All that stuff is so important because it affects your overall performance in life. So take care of those things, guys. And yeah, guys, just take care of yourself. Exercise, do all that stuff. Realize you need to, what one thing I had to realize is when you don't do those things, you will feel awful. You will feel awful. You need to do those things. When you do those things, that instills worth in yourself. That instills value in yourself. The work instills the worth. When self-investment is the biggest, it's the biggest sign of self-love. When you love yourself, life is just so much easier. So try to develop that self-love, and you can start that by taking care of yourself and investing in yourself to better yourself, to have the life that you desire. And just know that if you do these things consistently, and if you are young right now, or whatever age you are, it doesn't matter what age you are. If you start adopting these things, your life will significantly get better, and and you will not have to go through the mistakes and errors that I've made. And I have a final one that I think is really really important, guys. Is hey guys, be responsible with your life. Be responsible. We all know the right things to do. You know what you're supposed to do. Just make sure you do it. You know what you're supposed to do. Just make sure you do it. Be responsible. Be the responsible person. Being responsible is one of the best things you can do for your life. Make responsible decisions. Make decisions that your future self will thank you for. You know, being irresponsible in life is one of the worst qualities to have. That will make your life 10 times harder. Just be responsible. Do the right things that you know you're supposed to do, and I'm telling you, and implement all the other things that I said, and will you will not have to go through the heartache and the headaches and the frustration that comes with making those mistakes like I did. So